This is the Cupra ZX model. You can see the sports rim, it's pretty cool. And this car comes with 4 exhausts, giving it a sporty theatre look. The look, the sound and the feel matches its performance. Comes with bucket style sport seats, keeping you locked in tighter. So with a higher horsepower, it actually picks up speed much faster. So this is just the front view, the coolant, the engine oil, the engine, as well as the wiper and the brake oil and the battery. And now let's go for a drive. So introducing the car. So it's a 5-seater sports family car with an electric steering wheel and electric gear in general, where the pedal shift and the seat are all electric. So the gear stick is a mini one, it's very compact. And a minimalistic digital cockpit display that also shows the turbo. So let's change the gear shift and the handbrake off. So let's take it for a spin. It's a powerful car and it's easy to handle as well. It comes with a 7-speed dual clutch automatic. And to our surprise, this brand actually belongs to the Volkswagen group. As you can see from the chart, they actually own quite a few. So the one thing is that this is lower ground, so that means if you're going through harm and everything, it's actually less forgiving compared to a higher SUV, but it's very good for cornering and it's very swift as well. So it has a stable, sporty look and more legroom as well. So the grip is actually quite good when you're driving on the go. And the CarPlay connection with the Spotify connection is actually quite streamlined. It's easy connected, and also if you want to charge your phone, you can do so. Okay, next we actually tried the reverse sensor, so to see a gauge of actually what the reverse sensor shows, and the camera as well, as that's quite important when it comes to reversing and parking. So after the switching the gears to the reverse gear, then you can see the reverse camera is actually quite clear and in general very safe. So this is the family car that feels like actually a sports car. It's a pretty good model and actually a really nice drive with a big boot space as well. Taking a look at the rear seat, this can fit 3-seater and it's quite comfortable, and it can be folded down if, for example, you have more luggage or longer luggage in general. So for the boot, it's slightly harder to open, but you can either press at the back or press on the key, and also in the front way there's actually something for you to pull to actually open the boot. So in general it's quite spacious, as you can see. Okay, so now we head back into the car and we introduce the sunroof. So actually the sunroof is kind of halfway, so it's not really a full convertible, but it's good for stargazing perhaps. So if you off the aircon, when we tried it, it was summer, so it's actually a little humid. So you can try to maybe on the aircon still and enjoy some of the fresh air. The wireless charging is actually quite useful as well. So if you have a certain model of iPhone, you can just leave it there. Either that or use a wire for Android or iPhone in general. So there you have it, a sports mode car, left-hand drive. And we tried this model and we find it pretty good. So you can give it a try yourself too. So this is the drive. So this car is actually rented from Copenhagen. So in general, in Scandinavian country, the cars are not cheap. So you have to actually price that in. And if you are traveling in large group, it's actually better, because if you have 5 people, you can divide it among you guys. So if you have a big group, then it's better to rent a car. And it's more convenient because going anywhere, if you want to cross from Copenhagen to Sweden, you can also do so. Note that there's a young driver surcharge that may apply, and you may have restriction to smaller cars in that case if you are below 25. Okay, so with a full tank of memories, let us hop on to the next drive.